traders, we step in the arena. Dubai nights, mind sharp, no fear in us. A for action, we move with precision. L for legacy building, strong with vision. We don't wait, we create, we push through the pain. Charting the course through sunshine and rain. With every click, with every trade we post, we rise together, yeah, we do the most.
With a hustle under the sun, under the moon. Alpha spirit make we rise real soon. Purpose in our hearts, courage in our gear. Army of builders, year after year.
From Burj Khalifa, look how far we go. See the vision wide, feel the fire glow. H for heart, where the passion stays. A for army, unified always. Every step, every graph, every grind we chase. No second loss, we're in the race. Alpha traders, solid like gold. New day, new win, same bold soul.
With a hustle under the sun, under the moon. Alpha spirit make we rise real soon. Purpose in our hearts, courage in our gear. Army of builders, year after year. Afrobeat pumping, energy fly. Alpha traders reaching for the sky. No limits, no borders, just pure flame. Changing lives in this trading game. We there hustle under the sun, under the moon. Alpha spirit make we rise real soon. Purpose in our hearts, courage in our gear. Army of builders, year after year. So when you hear this beat, feel the vibe inside. Alpha traders worldwide, we full of pride. No retreat, we climb to the top. Alpha forever, we never stop.
Hi, Mr. Femi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you
Everything?
so much. Before I was not doing trading. It was called gambling.
There's a checklist, basically.
Correct.
There's things that you need to learn step by step.
The people could not be trusted because once you get into it, there are so many scammers and people who just take your money. This is the education that we are going to move forward with and get myself educated. That was the difference which I was always looking for.
Hi, Alpha Insiders. Welcome to our new episode for today. And right now, we're with one of our newest member inside our community. So with that being said, I'd love to introduce to you one of the dedicated members here that is really learning so fast. Okay, I would love to introduce you, Femi. Hi, Mr. Femi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm
How's
good, thank you so
everything?
much. Everything's good.
How's everything while learning?
It's learning curve. It's coming on. It will take its
So
time.
can you tell us about yourself, like a bit about yourself before trading? What do you do?
Basically, I'm a civil engineer. I graduated from Turkey for my civil engineering in 1997. And then I went back to Pakistan for my construction business for 10 years. And then I went into working for different companies like Chinese and others. And then I came to Dubai for 2014. And then now I did trading before. This is not my first experience, but that was not a very fruitful and experience which I would like to remember. But now is something which I'm learning, so it's much more deeper, I would say.
That's good. But before that, what's the life back then? Since you told me you have a traditional business as an engineer, how was your routine before?
My routine before was the same as what I'm doing now, but with the learning of the trading, it has actually exceeded from my normal time routine of 7 to 6. Now it's like 7 to until the night, whatever time I want to get off to bed. So before that, it was also hectic and others, but running your own business, it's not easy. So I had the experience in Pakistan for running my own business for almost 10 years, and construction field is, trust me, trading is very easy in that case.
Yeah, I believe with what you're telling me right now. But what were your dreams before for yourself or for your family when you were, on your journey of your career, like on the peak of your career that time?
My dreams have always been not very high, to be honest. I am more grounded with the life. And I'm more into learning new skills, new techniques, new things. And for my career, being an engineer, Dubai is the most advanced city in the world, I would say, that is using the technology. And the things which are coming up new, I like to learn new things, new gadgets, new skills, even in my engineering and now in trading, which is something which is far more fruitful, which I feel that you can, because the first person, I would really say, because from my previous experience of 2007 and 2010, which was not a good experience for this, the first person I would say was your husband, Kaloy, was the one who said that if you know how to scoop from the river, you will keep scooping for the whole life. That inspired me to come into the trading, to be honest.
Wow. He's watching.
He's watching? Don't be flattered, bro.
And
I
of
know
all
you'll
the
cut it.
opportunities out there, why did you choose trading?
Basically, if I would not have been a I would not have been an engineer in my career. I would have been a banker. So this
So
was
already in finance.
I was already in finance. I was good in finance and everything. I came into engineering for with the wish of my father, to be honest, and it was not a wrong wish. It was a very good wish. And being an engineer keeps a niche in what you do. Not so many people can understand what you do normally and how to handle the things. And if you can handle a business like construction, and currently, like, I'm working for a sister concern of EMAR, being a project manager, having like 4 towers under me under construction, and for the last 10 years I've been the head of the projects in this city for different consultant companies.
Wow.
So this has been
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work, yes, and a lot of everyday work.
How long have you been here again?
10 years.
10
This is my
years.
11th year.
That's a good experience in
The-
that field.
True.
But
True.
what personal situation you're into looking for you to have an extra income?
Basically, what I'm looking to learn new skills, and trading has been one thing which probably
So that pushed you.
yeah, that pushed me, because this was something which was there in my past, and that was not fulfilled in that way.
If you don't mind, what was that? That
That
past?
was exactly that. I did my trading in like, not so many people, to be honest, knows about it. My family knows, yes, but for a very small, very few of the people and friends. In 2007, that was not a very good experience. Mostly it was, I got into profits and losses, but mostly got into scams. Even like
Who introduced you trading before?
I introduced myself to the trading, to be honest. No one introduced me. I saw it that the markets can be. I saw from the news that the markets is. So in Pakistan, it was totally a brand new thing to be doing in 2007, because Pakistan is not a developed country. It's getting
Before.
developed. Yeah, it's a kind of a third world.
What's your first
country.
impression?
For the trading?
Yeah.
I was excited because it was from the field of finances. So that was something which I have a core value which I understand. So this was something which is there. But at that time, the people could not be trusted, because once you get into it, there are so many scammers and people who just take your money. They
Correct.
show you the profits. They show you the things. Even though your account is growing. But when you want to withdraw, you're lost. You're nowhere connected. So
Can you walk us through on that process that you learned that you got scammed?
basically, it was that the biggest difference, I would say, and the things that at that time the education was not there. The people were not educating. The people who knew trading, they knew how to scam, and they were only after the money. And that was the only thing that I would say that something which people would not should not be going for something unless they are not, because after that was one of the experience. After that, I derived one rule for my life, which was, if I'm not sitting on the driving seat, I will not drive that car.
Correct.
So after that experience was, and after that 2007, 2009 episode, whatever, though I made a lot of money out of it, it was more than $50,000 at that time, which
Wow.
I made, but I was scammed for more than $35,000 out of it. So I lost into the profit.
Hard.
I lost
Hard
into
to
the profits.
accept.
Yeah, it's hard to accept. Okay, that money is, and thank God that the remaining 15, 20,000 was something which I took out in small chunks, which I could, and it really helped me while building my own home for the family. Maybe God wanted to give me a lesson plus the gift of my home,
Correct.
which I made for a very, very difficult day, which I made after that. Anyways,
After
experience
that
is experience. Yeah.
experience, did you still tell yourself, I wanted to be a trader someday?
I always wanted to tell myself that I want to trader, but I drive the rule myself that I'm not going to drive the car if I'm not driving. So that I could not trust until 2025, to be honest. Until
You came to the workshop, right?
I came to the workshop.
What's on your
until-
mind that time? Like, okay, this is another thing, another.
To be honest, it was not my
What's your
first workshop.
impression?
It was like almost my, if I remember correctly, fifth workshop in 2 years. In 2014 also I tried to do it, but I could not really trust the people. But this time when I come to the workshop, and the things which I earlier said, that what Kaloy said in that workshop, and then later what I saw, that this is the education that we are going to move forward with and get myself educated. That was the difference which I was always looking for. Others were not offering me that. So being educated is something which before that I would say one simple thing. Before I was not doing trading. It was called gambling. To be honest.
That's the impression of many, because they always enter trading or that trading industry without
Exactly.
any knowledge at all, because
True.
they thought it's just up and down, and then everything is quick or fast.
Yes. But normally it's quick and fast on the stop losses, not on the...
Did you feel, afraid to try it again, or did you feel ashamed?
No, not ashamed. Basically, I always have this. I would say that my nature is, if I make mistakes or I make losses or something, I don't get ashamed from it. I start looking into it, what I did wrong, so
So
that
it-
I could learn from it.
It
and grow
drives you
from it.
more.
Yes, it drives you more. Exactly. So once that was the situation, I wanted to get into it again, but yes, with a learning curve.
Did you think, or do you think that that time you traded for greed, desperation, or you do it just because you just want to prove yourself that you can do this?
On the earlier times?
Yeah, on the
like
earlier
in
times.
2007 and 9,
Uh-huh.
I told you I was not trading, I was gambling. So gambling is always with the greed, and you always want to okay, and overnight you should have millions of dollars in your account, but that doesn't happen in normal life.
And then when you started, okay, I still remember too that when we onboarded you, you saw that there's a lot of things there's a checklist basically.
Correct.
There's things that you need to learn step by step. What's your impression that time? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Especially, did you had this feeling that, I should have done this before?
I had only one feeling. I'm going on the right path and investing on myself. That was my only feeling that I went into it. Otherwise, I would not have gone into it. Before this group and community and others, I've almost I don't know why my number is everybody in the real estate and everywhere and they keep calling me that I'm the biggest investor in this city or something.
Arbab.
Arbab. Maybe you can say the Arbab. So a lot of market people also called me, and the platform people also called me that we have this and we are so many opportunities. Before I used to say I'm not interested. Now when they call, I say, brother, opportunities are every hour. I can tell you more.
Correct. But before we continue, let's have a break time first. So guys, please like and subscribe on our social media to get more information and updates on our community.
Raise people who don't just chase profit, but people who create meaningful progress. issues, walang pressures, basta may puso ka matuto, you are welcome here. All of us deserve a chance.
Yung intention po ng mga coaches sa aming mga nag-start pa lang is, nagigets po nila kami kasi doon din po sila nagmula. Kaya continuous po yung pag-help nila sa aming mga starters pa.
Ang training is more on psychology talaga.
Yeah.
Tama na yung work mentality, tapos
Yes.
yung attitude. So ito naman nag-aaral ka. Nasa inyo na lang kung gusto nyo umangat.
And now we're back. Well, let's continue How do you feel right now?
I'm good.
That's good. But seeing you right now with this much of confidence, because I've seen you on the first time when we were onboarding you, I was thinking like, because I know like you shared your what kind of job do you have, the work
Right.
that you have, the load works that you have, and
True.
the challenge there is time.
True.
But on that period of your learning right now, what is the most challenging part for you?
Sleeping.
I think most traders are having the same.
Because the most of the time which I have to give is after my site hours of 7 o'clock in the morning up to 6 o'clock until I come back to the room and take shower and that. Because one thing, I think if you remember, I sent you one picture also in the group that 9 to 5 gives you bread, but 5 to 9 determines your future.
Wow.
So I'm using my 5 to 9
That's
basically. On that. So
But-
that's what I'm using at the moment.
While you're learning right now, what did you realize?
What I realized is the education basically. The courses is good. It is right to the point. The live sessions, especially for our coaches, what we are using, and the coaches on the BE, I would certainly say that the people are very learned, very thorough in their education and teaching techniques, and all the coaches are extremely helpful. I'm like, to be honest, just now I was speaking to Donna on the Discord also. And I was telling her that I'm really grateful to be joining with all the friends and families and thing. I feel like it's just like a family that I've gone into and to get into because everybody, like somebody answers if your questions and somebody would try to, and coaches are always, whenever they have time, they would respond to you for any kind of guidance, any kind of thing. So it is a good experience. It's a lovely experience to be, and I'm enjoying, to be honest. That's the
Right.
most important thing.
Yes, because if you're not enjoying what you're doing, it's
Exactly.
not gonna.
Exactly.
You cannot absorb it. Right?
Exactly. So true. Because sometimes the concepts become so dry, and there are so many times when I'm thinking, why did I get into it in the beginning? Like first or two to 3 weeks, it was totally like, why did I get myself into it? Then the next day, I used to like, okay, that means my body is asking me to sleep. So I go sleep. I come back the next day. I restart it, and then restart from the same place to get the things moving.
What changed in your mindset when you start learning how to trade?
Before, I was like, I'll tell you a very good experience when you opened my demo account. The first luck which I had was from $2,500, it went to $3,000. I said, oh, I already know it. Why am I getting into it? After that, it went back to 1,300 in the very next day. So I said, no, I need to learn. So, but now I'm bringing it back to 2,500 slowly and gradually, and it is coming back.
At least.
Yes.
At least.
So that means it is growing, and the learning curve is helping me. All the new techniques, all the things, all the tools, trading view tools, helix tools. Thank you for that. And it's really like I found that not so many people are using helix. The coaches probably are using helix, but it's a very good technique because I'm mostly doing my trading analysis with the Fibonacci and all that. So this helix is all based on Fibonacci. So it's much easier for me to understand and see where the levels are going. And
There's a confirmation.
I'm basically not back testing it. I'm forward testing it. Like,
wow, now you know how to forward
Yeah, I
test.
learned those words during the education, to be honest.
Now he knows.
Because I did 1 year of gold back testing and the Bitcoin back testing, and in the last 1 week, when there was something, again, I would say, I mean, God bless your husband. He was the one who suggested me, you are missing out on some things, start back testing. So I don't know, I mean, whenever I feel totally down on something, I think I call your husband.
Yes.
God bless him.
I can see him like, who's talking? You're talking to who? He's so serious.
So whenever he's talking in English, trust me, it's me.
But what's the importance of having a community for you right now?
Support, basically. And the support is not for the technicals and others. I would say the support is basically what is required is for the emotional. Because the emotional quotient is emotional takes you up because we are all humans and humans are made of emotions. So community is always there. That's why I call, not the community, I call a family. And family is always there to support for the emotional ones. Because sometimes you need other support than the technical requirement. And that is more. Those emotions can take you up, can take you down and close out everything. Otherwise, if this support is not there, then it will not be. And the best thing I would say regarding, to be honest, with the country I belong to is Pakistan and you are from Philippines, the most common thing between us is the family structure. And that family structure is something which is always, and it's easier to adapt. So that is something which I would say that is the support for the community.
And you know, in our community, 90%, maybe 99% of us are Filipino.
I know. I know.
But how did you adapt? Did you feel left out, or did you?
Not really, not really, except for certainly because 99%, and I certainly respect that numbers always speak for itself. But the coaches have been using Tanglish, like speaking Tagalog also and English also. And I've been friends with my Filipino community for like almost like 7-8 years. So I do understand. I cannot speak
Yeah.
and others, but because of your using English in between in such a way,
And in
so I
training,
know the
there's no
dialect.
Tagalog.
Yeah, so it's that dialect of English
True.
plus Tagalog is something which I can understand. So I can pick up from the in between, and it's easy.
And I just took a note from my phone earlier. But what are some small but powerful moments from the community that made a big impact to you?
The first one, which I already told you, the first seminar which I attended,
About the river.
About the river and the scoop. If you know how to scoop, then you can keep scooping the whole life. That was the one which motivated me a lot. And then our event of 5th of May. 5th
June.
of May, 5th of June, right? Yeah, we are in July already. Half a year is gone. So yeah, 5th of June. That was amazing. That was very, very wonderfully done and very wonderfully organized. I did not stay for the last part. I should have been, but after. But it was all fun and it was lovely to be there. So these kind of things are really motivating. After that, when we have our live sessions, which were like the coffee session which we had and all that. So these kind of things are really, really motivating, that you are part of something and you are moving on. And so these things really bring things forward. in my opinion.
I have a question, Femi. If you can talk to your old self right now, let's go back to 2002? 2007?
2007.
Yeah. What would you say to your old self?
If I could go back, why don't I go back to the life which I wanted to much earlier? If you give me a chance to go back.
No, that's the I'm the game master.
Okay, you're just communicating that. All right. So in the communication, I would say to my old self, yes, at that time also, I should have made myself to learn, but the opportunities were not there. But I would say more to my instead of saying to my old self, I would like
What
to say to
advice?
myself now
Okay.
that the learning curve is the most important thing. And something I was saying in the Discord also, it's not the money that we should be looking for. It's the skills and what these skills are bringing to us. Because money will come along. Money is byproduct for this. That's not an issue. I never had problems with money, and God is I'm very grateful to God for giving me whatever I wanted. He has given me everything to the maximum of it and what the maximum is. And I'm extremely grateful to Him. Along with the skills, the most thing which I'm learning with this is, I would say that the emotional quotient and the patience. That is the most thing. Because sometimes for one trade, I have to stick in front of the computer for 4 to 5 hours. That pips can come down or go up.
How do you feel? Do you have this exciting feeling or
I'll tell you very very interesting story. Whenever I'm studying for this or I'm waiting for this pips to come up and down, I always remember my mother, because when I was young, and she always used to say, "Why are you not studying and why you're not doing?" And I was patent to go for cricket, for the one game which I love out of other games which I play. By the way, I'm also scheduled for the same game right now. So she used to, whenever I used to start studying, after 10 minutes, I used to get hungry. And she always used to say, whenever you study, you get hungry. You are not getting food until you finish this. Same thing I tell to myself, and then I order food and get the things done.
that's your reward?
That's my reward, yes.
And last question, why do you think trading is the best option for those who want to learn like a skill?
To be honest, trading, I would say it looks easy. It's not really easy. But if you want to learn and you are eager to learn something, then only the things will come along for you and you will make fortune out of it. I have seen it, to be honest. I'm witnessed of it. In 2007, 2009, when I saw that oil trade, in one trade of $2,000 account went up to $50,000. And that was the one. After that, in 2 seconds, they scammed me for the $35,000. So that was something which is there. But it showed me the opportunity also. That 2,000 went to 50,000 as well. So if you know how to do it, then definitely you can get out of it. So this is the most rewarding one, but it's not easy, to be honest. I will be very fair and square with all my listeners. Because
No
I'm always,
hyping.
yeah, exactly. Because once you do it, you know how you can do it. And I've seen people who have done it. I know Pakistani traders. I know other American traders. I am surprised that so many websites for trading which are on number 1 and number 2, there are Pakistanis there. And
Yes.
I'm surprised that these people are like so hyped and so that the people are following them. So it's kind of an honor for my country, to be honest, and honor for the community and for the people that the people can grow that much, and they will have to. This thing has opportunity, but if you are sincere and dedicated, otherwise it will not help you at all, to be honest.
What can you say about those people who wanted to start but afraid? Maybe you can tell to our viewers. What advice can you
The people
give
who
them?
want to start is something. If you don't know swimming, you have to get into the swimming pool. If you are going to learn the swimming, that's only when you are going to go in the swimming pool, and that's the only way to learn the swimming. Outside, you read hundreds of books, hundreds of videos, hundreds of things. You will not be able to get it.
Yes. It's not all about
It's
just
not
reading.
about just reading. It's about getting into it.
Yes. Oh, that's a good one. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Fami.
so much.
And I know this is not just the first and last, of course. Next
believe so.
episode, you're a real millionaire trader.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And
Thank you.
we're all praying that one day you will help hundred of thousand.
That's my aim actually. That's my aim actually. That how many people I can help with all the learning and training skills which I would be gaining. That would one of the things which I would really would love to be.
Yes. And guys, that's for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching with Femi. And I hope you learned a lot of things. So see you on our next episode.